If you're watching some replay, put hashtag replay. Gonna click on a couple more buttons today. Gonna be talking about some sick deals and things that you're gonna want to take a look at. So let me make sure that I am good in our other groups. And grateful to see you. If you are watching replay, put hashtag replay so I know that you were here. Let me just check some tech stuff as well. All right. There we go. Hey, well, what's going on, everybody? Hey, if we haven't met before, my name is James Zhang. Today, I'm going to talk to you about some amazing summer Black Friday sales on my favorite wellness line of products from a company called PartnerCo. So, if you're at all interested in things that are good for gut health, for wellness, for boosting your immune system, for losing weight, for balancing hormones, and you want to get an amazing deal, maybe it's for Father's Day. Shout out to fathers, or maybe it's just for the summertime or whatever. Stick with me because our company just dropped some amazing specials that I've never ever before seen in the history of this brand. And I've been dealing with this brand for, 13, 14 years. If you don't know about the body balancing drops, I used those 13 years ago. I was able to lose 25 pounds in 40 days. And since then, I've just loved. Me and my family use all the PartnerCo products every single day, but there's a lot of them. There's like over 80 plus of them. So on this video, I want to break down with you what some of these popular items are, how to get the best deals from them, and how you can maximize savings and optimize your health as well too. So you might want to tag someone on this. You might want to share this with somebody as well too. These deals only go May 29th is when they launched, Thursday, and they go until I believe it's June 4th. So we got a couple days on the clock. All right. Now, note, these are only for United States and Canada. Okay. So United States and Canada. So if you're on their markets, well, check out those markets specifically. But let's go through a couple of them. All right. I'm going to be looking at this as a brand new customer. Okay. There's a couple different ways that you can save and earn and everything from this company. I'm going to today talk specific about a customer about these. By the way, if you've used any of the amazing PartnerCo products, drop in the chat. What is your favorite and what has it done for you? What is your favorite and what has it done for you? So let's check this out. We just got off a frenzy because we just launched these, so I was able to breathe. But let's check out what products there are available. All right, I think you can still see my screen here. All right, perfect. So I'm just going to go to the PartnerCo site. This is first I'm looking at the English site. If you notice on the top right here, it'll tell you the market. It'll tell you the flag that you're in. So right now, if you want to check, you can click on it. This is the desktop version. Looks slightly similar to the mobile. And you can go down. It says we're in the United States. So we're going to look at this and also Canada specifically. Now, where you can go, a couple different places you can find these summer Black Friday sales is you can go to shop, and one of the easiest places is go to the limited edition section under featured. So when you pop that open, it will show you all of the different sales and deals that there are right now, specifically towards the summer Black Friday. So it'll organize it for you, it'll populate you, and you can see all the different sales that are available in these. All right. Now, the same thing for Canada. Let me just make that note real quick. Canada, if you're looking for it, go back to the flag if it's not already in your respective market. Go to North America and then go down. And what you want to do is go to this ship from US to CA one, because these products that are on sale are what's called NFR, not for resale. My son says hello as well too. He's excited about these deals. And this way it's shipping from US, but you're getting the best pricing as well. So if you click on that, you will also see the deals. It's in the same place. If you go to shop, you get a limited edition. It'll populate all of the respective deals in that market. Right now, this is talking about Canada specifically too. Okay. I'm just going to go back to the American site though, just for this example. So let's everyone here and we're going to shop and let's check this out. What do we got? Well, we have some of the top selling products that many times I actually don't see on sale. And let me talk about, and you're going to get an extra 20% off. Now, there's no limits. I'd recommend, by the way, if any of these interest you, I would stock up in a couple of months. See, the truth of the matter is no matter what type of nutritional regimen you're taking, the cells in your body take time to replenish. All right. Did you know that it takes 6 months for every single cell in your body to replenish itself? Meaning, if you start any single type of new regimen, then it's going to take 6 months of consistent use for your body to actually be able to have the full effects. So, any of these, I'd recommend. It's not a bad idea to get a 3 month supply, a 6 month supply, or more, especially if you know you're going to be using them. So, I'm going to go one by one through these products. What are they? What do they do? Who are they for? Okay. Renew is one of my personal favorites. Renew is your human growth hormone boosting drink. And if you don't know what human growth hormone is, it is the longevity hormone. All right. It is the youth hormone. When you have more HGH in your body, it helps boost up things like energy and mood and stamina and endurance, libido. It helps you with muscle recovery, helps you with skin to make sure that that's good. Make sure you have muscle recovery as well too. So the issue about human growth hormone is typically after you get past 25 years old, human growth hormone starts to go down. In fact, by the time that you're 50 years old, you could have 50% less human growth hormone than your prime. That's why after your 20s and 30s, you wake up one day and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not recovering the same. I'm tired. Like, what's going on with this? Well, that's why you want to see what you can use for human growth hormone. Now, this is not actual HGH. There are other ways you can get them synthetically. You can take them as a shot. You can do other things. We're not talking about actual HGH personally. I'd rather not do an actual hormone. I'd rather do something that boosts my body's ability to produce its own hormone because I just don't want to mess with my hormones. So Renew, it's this little stick pack. It's super simple to use as you see here. And you just mix it with water. It looks really, really neat. It actually mixes up into this really cool pink drink, actually. Tastes great. And it helps you to support 4 of the pathways in your body naturally to boost some more human growth hormone in your body. All right. So, more HGH, life is good. You're going to feel better, feel younger, look younger, recover better. Personally, in the gym, I noticed that I have the best recovery and I'm the strongest now than ever before as well because of Renew. All right. So, this one is 20% off, guys. Usually, as a customer, it's $150 for a month supply. That's what? $30 a day or something like that. Now, here, what's great is when you get this, not $30 a day, $5 a day. When you get it for this deal, instead of $5 a day, it's $4 a day. You're getting 20% off. You're saving $30 for a month supply of Renew. Okay. I'd highly recommend this, and that's a really good one to consider. All right, moving on. We also have probiotics. And by the way, if you have any questions, drop them in the chats below. Whether I get to them on this call or I'll get to them afterwards, definitely we'll address all of them. Second product, these are also similar between the Canada and the USA cart. You got probiotics. Probiotics, I think most of us know probiotics are important for gut health. But why is probiotics important? All right. Did you know, for example, 70% of your immune system is found in your gut? So, with gut health, it is the number one reason why many of us are not at optimal health and vitality. Many times because of antibiotics, because of our lifestyle, because of how we eat, it ruins our gut. And when the gut's not healthy, the rest of the body's not healthy as well too. So probiotics are your good bacteria. It's your helpers. It's like your military force in your gut. And you want to find a good probiotic to support the gut health so it can start digesting and metabolizing, doing all these things well. Now, there's a lot of probiotics in the market. What makes PartnerCo's probiotics different? Okay, here's a couple things you want to take a look at. Number one, how much probiotic is in it? Okay. So you'll notice there's a measurement called CFU. So if you read the actual label, say like probiotic blend, 20 billion CFU. That's colony forming units. That sounds like a lot. But it's not just how much you have, it's also the types of strains that you have in there too. If you see here, you can read all the Latin names, but it is actually 15 strains of probiotics. Many times in the market, you'll find probiotics that have like 1 or 2 or 5 or something like that. This is 15 strains so that you can actually support your gut with everything that it needs to have a multifaceted defense mechanism going on. Okay. Here's another thing though. You see, a lot of times you might have probiotics on the market that will say, oh, we have a lot of CFU, we have a lot of colony forming units, we have a lot of probiotic in here, and it's the best ones available. But the next question is, does the probiotic actually break down at the right time in your system? You see, many times probiotics will actually break down in the mouth because you have your saliva and all these acids. And if it breaks down there, it also breaks down the good bacteria. So what you want is, what if there were a way that you can have the probiotic breakdown in your gut at the right place at the right time so you get the maximum benefit, you're getting everything that you pay for, and you're getting the best support? Well, that's what probiotics does. There's a time release capsule in this probiotic. In fact, even the casing itself, the probiotic casing, is designed specially so even if it's hot or if it's in the sun or stuff like that, it doesn't break down as easily. This way, you can be sure that when you use something like probiotic, very easy to use, you take one of them a day. Usually you can take it like at night or first thing in the morning, and then boom, it's going to time release, go right into your gut where it needs to be at. Strong gut, better health, better immune system, better digestion, better bloat, all of those things. Probiotics, I have not found any better probiotics on there in the market. This is what we use in our household too. This also for Summer Black Friday, 20% off. Okay, 20% off. Usually it is $50 for a 1 month supply. Now you're getting $10 off. It is $40, guys. I mean, what's the price of a good gut health, right? So grab a couple of those as well too. Okay, so we covered Renew, which by the way, Renew is easy. It's a stick pack. You mix with water. You drink it before you go to sleep. A lot of people notice better sleep with that as well too. We covered probiotics. Let's move on to Limu Original. All right. This is many people's favorite liquid nutritional. Now, what is the benefit of Limu? What is that? Limu actually is a smaller version of the Latin root word for a seaweed, okay, called fucoidin. Now, this seaweed has a lot of medicinal properties to it. In fact, if you want to have some fun, if you're a nerd like me, go to PubMed, PUBMED.org. That's a governmental website. And basically that houses all the clinical research for various different types of things. If you look up fucoidin, Fucoidan, you will find hundreds of articles and clinical trials that talk about the benefits of Limu, the benefits of fucoidin, and health. What does this do? It's essentially an anti-inflammatory drink. Now, there's certain claims that I can or cannot make, but there's a lot of ingredients in here that help you boost your body's natural immune system to fight off many things. So people that use this, I've noticed some benefits that experientially. I've noticed people when they start taking Limu, take a shot of it, take 2 shots of it a day. You can't really overdose on this. They notice that they start feeling a lot of inflammation goes down. I've seen a lot of our clients say, man, they've had a lot of neuropathy. They've had a lot of nerve pain. I have one of my friends, Joanne Hewitt, cancer thriver. She swears by this. She had crazy neuropathy because of her cancer treatments. After she used Limu, for whatever reason, pain was good. Not saying it's the product, but we've noticed this pattern happen many, many times. Super good for any type of illness, allergies. Anytime you're feeling under the weather, just pop in a couple shots of Limu. Kids love it, family loves it. It tastes incredible. It's a superfood liquid nutritional. So use that, incorporate that. I think every single household should have some type of superfood liquid nutritional to the arsenal, something like Limu. There's many other benefits. Skin gets better, right? Your brain, your mind gets better. There's a lot of things that get better when you support yourself with good nutrition, but that's one of them. Limu as well too. 20% off, guys. 20% off, or usually it's probably around $60 for a month supply. You're getting it for $44. Okay, let's keep on going through here. What else do we got? Magnical D. Magnical D is endearingly sometimes called Magical D because we forget to put the N in there. My family's been using this for probably a decade. Magnical D, I believe every household needs a good vitamin D, calcium, magnesium product in their household. Why? We just went through this whole pandemic and we saw what happened when your immune system is low, vitamin D specifically. So, if you have a strong immune system, vitamin D, just talking about that one ingredient, is the precursor to many hormones. It is so important for immune system boosting. Yeah, so D is incredibly important. Most of us don't get enough from it because we're not in the sun enough. This is a really good form of D in there. This also has calcium, as noted in the name. Calcium is great for bones, obviously, great for many different things, actually metabolizing in the body itself. But you don't just want any calcium, you want the right type that's absorbable. We use a type called magnesium citrate and malate, so it's very absorbable to the body. Most companies, by the way, when you use a calcium, I think about, not here to knock at any company, but my family was a Costco family. Did anyone use Kirkland vitamins? You get the big old one a day. It lasts you a lifetime, right? The Kirkland signature, shout out to them. If you take the calcium there, it's this big horse pill tablet. And it's you need a lot of willpower and practice to get that down sometimes, right? So many times of those calciums in the market, they're used from a cheaper form called calcium carbonate. Many of these are sourced from rocks and other things that are not absorbable to the body. So we use the better, more absorbable types. But not only that, you not only want calcium, you want to make sure your calcium deposits in the right places in your body, right? You can have overcalcification of your bones to get brittle. You can also have calcification of the arteries. That's not what you want. You want calcium to go to the right places in your body at the right time. The way to do that, you also want to make sure you have something called vitamin K, K2 specifically. Okay. K2 is like a taxi in your body. So when you have vitamin K2 and then you have your calcium, they link up together and the K2 shuttles the calcium to the right places to deposit so that you can have a healthy bones, healthy joints, healthy all of that. All right. So calcium is powerful. And then also there's magnesium in here as well. Magnesium super important for gut motility. If you have indigestion, if you have constipation, use something like magnesium, like a Magnical D. What we do is this. All right. We take a couple of them before you go to sleep, for example. Take 2. It also helps you with deeper sleep, but it also helps to get things moving. Poo is coo, by the way. Poo is coo. I would ask you to put that in the chat, but I don't know if you want to put that in the chat. So you share that with your family. But it's important, right? You want to eliminate all the toxicity of your body. Many of us are just chronically stuck. So you want to make sure you have a good magnesium to start getting things moving. It's also good for cramps as well, too, because magnesium is what's used to help your muscles actually work and function correctly. Okay, I hope you're still with me. I'm going through the United States and Canada Black Friday summer specials. All of these that I'm talking about are fan favorites, family favorites, and you can save 20% off. Absolutely, I would claim them. If any of them interest you, I'd recommend grabbing multiple months supply because these are all things that you want to have longevity in your body. Not just a one-time fix thing, but it's use it consistently. Okay, let's keep on going here. What else do we have? We also have, I hope you guys are having fun with this. Put anything in the chat if this is helpful at all. Put a 5 in the comments if this is helpful at all. Yeah, I love these products. They have served me and my family so well. I don't know where our family's health would be without them. All right. We're the types of family now, by the way, in family reunions. We're the ones that we're not ever on any medication. We barely need to go see the doctor. We maybe get sick once a year. Our son, 8 months old, healthiest ever. We're the ones that it's like everyone else catches things around this, but then the Zhang household has been protected. Why? Many different reasons, but one of which is making sure we have an awareness of our nutrition and making sure that we feed our body with what it needs. And God knows what to do with it if we supply our bodies with the right stuff. Okay, side note, let's keep on going here. Next up, what else do we have? We also have, and I'll talk about these at the same time, Optimal M and Optimal V. Okay. What are these? These are your multivitamins. Okay. They're not just any multivitamin though. Once again, I'll use Kirkland, the big horse pill type of thing. Many times you think, all right, the bigger the better, especially in America. Like that's kind of the culture, right? The bigger the better, which is not always the case. In fact, what's more important for nutrition is what's absorbed is better. Did you know that there are studies that many times if you look at these sewage systems, you will find, amongst a lot of other junk, but you will find undissolved vitamin tablets. Because many of these tablets are made of glues and binders that by the time that it passes through your system, it hasn't even absorbed and it goes straight into the toilet. So why buy something if it's not doing anything for you? You also want to make sure that your vitamins are at the right levels, right? I don't know about you, but if you ever get confused like I do in looking at nutritional labels, there's a lot of different stuff, right? It says 1,000% here, 20,000% there, 100% there. What does it all mean? Well, here's a quick lesson on nutritional labels. The 100% is called RDA, or recommended dietary allowance. Those are levels that were set back in the 1940s, World War II days, where it said that if you had 100% of vitamin C and E and D and these types of things, you wouldn't be malnourished. Back in the day, we were dealing with issues like scurvy and rickets. We don't deal with that anymore. Today, we deal with chronic diseases. Chronic disease like diabetes and cancers and heart disease and all of these things, right? So, if you look at the label, I'll just use the optimal M as an example, you'll notice there's things like, let me zoom in here for us. You'll look at a vitamin B12, and I'm not you, but if I'm not educated, I look at this, I'm like, wow, vitamin B12 1,200 micrograms, and it has 8,333%. Like, that's a lot, isn't it? Well, a lot compared to what? Okay. Remember, we go by, PartnerCo goes by what's called optimal daily allowance, not RDA, but ODA. If you're still following with me and you have the capacity to do so, put ODA in the comments below. Optimal daily allowance is what the clinical research is showing that if you have X amount of certain ingredient, will it have an actual clinical effect on the body? Or clinical dosage is the term, meaning it does something, right? It's not like the minimum threshold. It's not like in school, if you go, I would look at ODA as like going as a C average student. Nothing against C average students, they're amazing, but it's kind of like you're just passing. RDA. Sorry, RDA is like being a C average student. ODA is you're the brainiac, you're the teacher's pet, you're the honor roll student, you're the A+ student, you're above and beyond. For your wellness, don't you want to be above and beyond, right? Maybe you weren't a good student when it came to school, but be a good student when it comes to your health right there. Okay. And Junie, I'll explain the drops deal in just a bit as well too. So there is your optimal V and your optimal M. What are some other cool things about optimal V and optimal M? It's not just your multivitamin. Optimal V also has like a vegetable blend. There's fruit blends in here. They're actual whole food supplements. They're also in capsules, not tablets, so they're digestible. The way to take this, they break it down so it's super absorbable. It's 3 capsules of the optimal V a day, twice a day. And then it's 2 capsules of optimal M twice a day. It sounds like it's a lot of pills, but it's, remember, what's absorbed is best. What's absorbed is best. We have doctors. In fact, this weekend I'm in Calgary, Canada. We're about to launch Canada for this company. And Dr. Ray Strand, look him up. He is a world-renowned physician turned nutritional physician, essentially. And his favorite product is the Optimals because of how they are formulated. Every family, if you're taking a multivitamin, I'd highly recommend Optimal V. So what's great about this? Optimal V and M are also 20% off. Okay, so normally, 63 plus 52? Normally, they're over $130 for month supply. You get $20 off when you grab the Optimals here, and it's a really, really good one to consider. Okay, don't forget though, we got kids as well. So moving on for our kids multivitamin, these are chewables. They taste good. Maybe, James, how do you know? Maybe I've tried one before. But yeah, they do it in a good way, but they don't add tons of extra sugar or junk. But they are now formulated in a kid-friendly formula. So that's everything that a child needs. Hey, don't forget, like if we're healthy, great, but our children's health is the most important. Who here's the type of person that you would do whatever it takes to protect your child's health and wellness, right? Like I know if I had to sacrifice my own health for my child, for my son's health, I would take my son all day. Okay. I think. Yeah, usually. I'm getting better at this. New dad. I'm figuring this whole thing out. You could ask my wife. Would I do that? Maybe. Yes. She said yes. All right. So chewable vitamin. This one's a true buy one get one free. Buy one, literally get one free. So really good deal when you're talking about a BOGO, a buy one get one free. This one is that one. All right. What else do we got? Almost there, guys. What else? Oh, the last couple. The best are for last. We have your giving greens. Okay. I have this almost every single day. We all know greens are important. And unless you're one of those interesting people that loves veggies, by the way, if you do love veggies, put in the chat, what is your favorite vegetable? If you don't love veggies, then you're going to be my best friend here as well too. I'm okay with veggies. How about you? To get enough veggies though for the actual nutritional content, you have to be eating buckets full of salad and stuff, right? Like it's a lot that you need. And I don't know about you, but after I eat salad for a certain amount of time, I get tired. Literally, it's a mouth workout, so I don't want that. So giving greens does it simple. It's a blend of over 20 vegetables, real, actual vegetables. They grind them up, they put them in powder form. It's not some weird synthetic thing. And they put it into this little pouch. Sprouted seed nutrition, a lot of things here. San, you like cucumber? Awesome. Cucumber is great. So you take 2 scoops of this, little scoops, and you just dump it in some water. I like almond milk. You can mix up with some other shakes here as well too. But you just dump it into some water and it tastes like, for me, my opinion, it tastes like a matcha green tea latte. Pretty good. Okay, for 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds of veggies. That's saying a lot, right? So somehow they made vegetables taste great, and you just mix it up, you drink it, and boom, does the body good. What are greens good for? Your immune system, your eye function, your brain function, your skin. I mean, digestion. There's so many things that you absolutely need good greens for. We know we don't get enough of it, most of us, myself included, and that's why I love giving greens. Guess what? For this Black Friday sale, you also get an additional 20% off instead of 72. Normally it's over $80, so you are saving probably 15 bucks on this as well. Okay, let's keep on going. We're almost there. We got 2 more to talk about. Now, what I talked about above, most of those are available in Canada. These last 2 are US specific. Okay, so pay close attention. These are US specific. US has some different laws, so we can offer some different things, but Canada also has some specials as well. Okay, Tahitian noni juice. Man, all right. You can give greens to kids. Absolutely. Yes. All these are kid friendly. Usually with kids, you just do like half a dose or something. Okay. Noni, also good for kids. Noni is the world's first superfood liquid nutritional. This has sold over $7 billion worth. This has done a lot. When it comes to clinically researched products, going back to PubMed, Noni is your most clinically researched product in all of the PartnerCo line. We have over 80 products. This has been around for almost 30 years, the exact same formulation. Why? Because if it ain't broke, why fix it? Okay. What is Noni good for? Look it up yourself. But Noni has so many what's called phytonutrients. That's plant nutrients. 375 to be specific. Then all of these nutrients, specifically from Tahiti, they have the best soil there that give the most phytonutrient-rich content in the juice itself. Then when you drink it, just a shot a day, 2 shots a day, really easy to take. It'll boost up your immune system. It'll boost up your mood. It'll help with digestion. It'll help with, we've seen people lose weight with this. We've seen inflammation go down. We've seen mood get elevated. We've seen pain start to get better. Go look at PubMed. There are crazier things. So I'm talking about cholesterol, blood pressure, like you name it. Basically, this is what I say about Noni, is that if you don't know what to do, take more Noni. There's nothing wrong about taking more Noni. This is a staple in our household. There is so much that is in this one product. It is known around the world, and it's one of those things that will just never go away. Okay, so I'd highly encourage, just so many amazing stories on Noni. Look it up. Just look up Noni, specifically look up Tahitian Noni. It is a different Noni out there. Okay, what's the deal here? US specific. You can buy 8 of the bottles. Every bottle lasts 2 weeks. So 4 bottles equals 1 month supply. So you buy 8, that's 4 months. You can buy 8 of the bottles and then you get 2 for free. I mean, give that to your kids, give that to your family, use that extra for yourself. Great, great deal on an amazing product. So normally you're saving, gosh, every bottle's like $50. You're saving like $100, guys. Just by getting 8, you're getting 10 of them for the price of 8. So absolutely recommend grab this. I grabbed this today. I'm like, we're for sure gonna get Noni. Like we need it for life. Sometimes it's the times that you are without that you get the most gratitude. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. The other day, we're feeling a little bit under the weather, and usually we'll take tons of Noni, right? It's 2 shots a day usually, but you can take 4 shots, you can take 8, you can take half the bottle. When you're sick, take a lot. Like it's okay. We've seen people when we had COVID, we were taking a quarter bottle a day, right? There's nothing wrong about that. Yeah, 60 ml is great, but you can take more too. So it's one of those things you can do what's called therapeutically dosed, which means you can actually take more than what's actually on the recommendation itself too. Totally safe. So yeah, we were feeling under the weather. We drank all of our Noni, and then we realized we ran out, and we're waiting for another shipment. And man, we were not happy. So make sure you always have a stash. You do not want to run out on Noni. Okay. Last but not least, if you're still hanging with me, super appreciate you. Here's probably the biggest deal in US and one of our flagship products. If you've been living under a rock, you're not familiar with the body balancing drops. This has been around for 13 years. The ingredients in here are able to help support insulin, cortisol, leptin, and ghrelin, your hormones. When those hormones are balanced, it helps you to do things like double weight loss, increase your mood, helps you with your digestion, helps you with your cravings, helps you balance your body. We've noticed women specifically with their women stuff. So many stories. I'm not going to make these claims. I'm just going to talk just stories, right? We've seen so many women say, man, I have menopause issues, hot flashes, night sweats. I feel great. I'm doing a call with one of our other new partners today, Candice. She had debilitating migraines for a long time. She has epilepsy. So migraines went away. Another one of my friends, Vanessa, she's out in Bali. Vanessa was an insomniac for 20 years. Could never sleep more than a couple hours at a time. Started using the drops, balanced her hormones, and you know what? Somehow she's been able to sleep through the night like a baby. So many great things, but people, a lot of them use this for weight loss as well. Cuts down the bad fat, doubles the weight loss. Yeah, lots of great things. We've also noticed women that were using hormone replacement stuff. For whatever reason, when they balance these hormones, this does not balance estrogen specifically, but when you balance things like cortisol, it affects every other hormone in the body. And hey, we've noticed a lot of great responses there as well too. That's why these have sold over 1 million over the world. That's why these are so popular. And guess what? People are getting these anyway. But you take them 3 times under the day and tongue, they balance your hormones. They're great. In this deal, you can buy 10 sets of them, 10 months supply, and get 2 for free. Okay. Buy 10, get 2 for free. I've been around this company long enough to see all the deals that have happened. Guys, this is the best deal on the drops you're ever going to get. You can take them for as long as you want. You can take them for life if you like. Some people take it every couple of months. Some people take it every month, especially they like the hormone balance side of it. But super powerful. If you're considering getting the drops, and we tell people this, the drops work for sure. But most of our bodies didn't get to where it was overnight, so don't expect it to get to where it needs to be overnight as well too. We've noticed the best results for those that use this for 90 days plus, even more as well. So if you're considering getting multiple months anyway, maybe you have family that are going to use this as well, friends, you can grab this 10 pack and you get 2 for free, get 12 of them. Fantastic. Or if you want, you know what some people do? They split it with their friends. In fact, out of 12, did you know, if you share 7 of these for $150 each, you pay for your own pack as well. So it's a really, really good deal. There's no limits on these. So normally it's $12.57 as a customer for 10 of them. That is $125 each. Now you're getting 2 for free and you are good to go. All right. So with that said, we just broke down the United States and Canada specials. Take a look, go to the limited edition tab on the PartnerCo site. Whether you're in the United States or in Canada, go under the NFR not for resale cart. You'll see something similar. I'd encourage you, take advantage of this. The best investment you can ever make is in your wellness. I was watching, I think the quote might have come from Robert F. Kennedy Jr., our director of public health, secretary of public health. And whether you agree with him or not, he had a very powerful quote. And this is what he said. He said that a healthy person has 1,000 dreams. A sick person only has one. And when you're sick, not feeling your best, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter if you have billions of dollars. If you do not have the wellness to and the vitality to thrive with you and your family and your kids and your friends, nothing else is going to matter. So do the best thing ever, which is investing in your health. It's much cheaper to invest on the upfront side to stay healthy than to get sick and then go to the hospital and then go through everything else. Let's do everything we absolutely can do to stay at the optimal health possibly for us and our families. And the PartnerCo products for my family and for millions around the world have been a trusted brand for many, many years. It's helped us tremendously. I implore you to give it a shot. Try it as well too. If you have more questions or if you have interest in grabbing any of these deals, remember it's just summer Black Fridays while supplies last, just for a couple of days. Get back to the person that connected you with this video for more details. Grab them, and excited for you to have this opportunity as well. All right. Santa, someone doesn't need it for weight loss, wants to take for hormone balance. Is that okay? Absolutely, totally fine. All right. On that, hope this was helpful.